We're in the fish room. Guess what, everybody? We got the fish tanks down. We got the 75, the 29, the 20, the 55 empty one, the 9 gallon, the 10 gallon, the 2.5 gallon, and we still have 7 10-gallon tanks at home, but they're coming in July. But we got down all the heavy big tanks and all the fish. Here is my 20 gallon. We bought a new filter. I was at Walmart and I said, I need a new filter because those 2 green ones aren't really doing anything. So I just got a filter to keep it clean. It's doing a good job. Here's my Cory cats, Flatey and Flaties. There's the Chinese algae eater back there. There's the orange pleco. The other 2 plecos and the yo-yos are there as well, but they must be hiding. But they all made it. They survived. Here is the 55. Remember the 55 gallon at the other house? It had the blanket over it and I didn't know what to do with it. Here it is. And here's my wife's 29 gallon where she had the guppies, the yo-yos, Cory cats, little catfish plecos, and it looks like the only 2 survived. The tetra, cardinal tetra, and the glass tetra. Just 2 of them survived, but that's okay. But the majority of hers made it. And then the cichlid tank. There they are. Now, I don't know if I should tell you, but we did have some losses for the cichlids, unfortunately. I lost 9 of them. We didn't understand. We were putting them in the buckets. We put all the large ones in one, mediums in another, and smalls in the other. And you know cichlids are aggressive fish, so all the bigger ones in the big bucket attacked each other and killed each other. But that's okay. I still have some of the pretty ones here. And this tank is going to get an OAC canister filter. I mean, those sponge filters are okay, but gotta have something more powerful. And it's gonna probably get a water change this week, but not right now. I'm still letting the fish recover. Don't want to stress them out right now. They were stressed out last Wednesday and Thursday, so let them survive a couple more days before I do the water change. But there are the cichlids, looking good. And then over here on the rack, we still have, the empty tanks that were already here, and the lights. We had trouble with this heater. Broke on the 75, so this company, they sent me a new one for free. So that's a backup one. Here is this one has a pea puffer in it, and he survived in a cup like that with the lid on it. There he is right there, if you can see him. Yep, there he is, Mr. Puffer. There he is, coming out. I have to remember to get the wigglers that are in the house. But that plant survived. This tank, we just took him out. It was real easy to catch. Took the wood out, left the plant in, and just lowered the water to about 1 inch. And it was in the front seat of my car. It survived. This one is the swordtail tank. My wife's tank. They survived. If the tanks look a little cloudy on the glass on some of these, I did not clean the front of the glass when we emptied them, so that will come in all due time. The water is low because there's some snails in there. You can see on the glass there's some baby snails. So we left the water there. This was my wife's big tank, but when I was cleaning out the cichlids, there's a little baby in there, in the cichlid tank. So I was able to catch baby. It went into a cup, and we put it in here. So you probably won't see it because it's so tiny. So this will be its grow out tank. Hopefully it will survive. There's a lot of stuff on the gravel for it to eat. So I'm not really worried about that right now. But yes, there are all the tanks that were upstairs at our other house. Here's the 40 breeder that has a crack in it. Looks like this is going to be a hermit crab tank. So we found a store in Kingsport that sells hermit crabs. So we're going to get those, since we can't use it for fish. But we can use it for storage. Eventually I'm going to put the food in there. And we still have, here's the python, the sink. Here's all the buckets that the fish were in and the water was in. So I just wanted to give you that update. The fish they had made it. And we'll be getting the rest of their tanks the week of 4th of July. And also got another good news. We had a salesperson come over yesterday, and we said that we have fish tanks, and he goes, "You have fish?" He goes, "I have marine tanks at home." And then he said, "I have a 55-gallon in a stand and I don't want anymore." He said, would we like to have it? I said, yes. He goes, I won't charge you anything. I'll just give it to you. He goes, I just want to get it out of my basement. So we'll be getting another 55-gallon tank, and this one's free with the stand. So we're really excited about that. Second time I got anything free, aquarium-wise. So here are my cichlids. And one thing about this fish room, which I like, is that even though we have the windows here, there's not a lot of sun that comes in during the day. And the lights are off during the day. Don't really need the lights on, the main lights, but hopefully we won't have any algae buildup, which is good. So we're really excited. It was a successful transport of all these creatures, and yep, we're just so happy. Also, on a side note, the cats made it as well, and the cats are in their cat room in there. My wife built a huge cat scratching cat house sanctuary for them, and they seem to like that. They're still adapting to the new room because they lived at our other house for 10 years. So, but they're all pretty much adapted to the new room, but probably take a couple more days for them. You know, cats don't like change. But yeah, things are looking really groovy. I'm sure that I have at least a male female in the cichlid tank. So we might have babies eventually. But I still have a couple pretty ones in there. I still have this one. I think that's, oh yeah, that's the banana one. And then that red and blue one, that's pretty. That one's one of the big ones that survived. The orange one, I thought he was gonna die. I looked in the bucket and he was at the top breathing heavy. I was like, oh no, but he made it. And those made it as well. And they're doing good in the water. They're doing good. And when we put them in the tank, like 10 minutes after they went in the tank, they were swimming around. They were so happy. They're like, thank goodness we're out of that dark place and back in our tanks. So just wanted to give you that update, the good news, and things are going to be getting better in here as well as the months and months go on, things are going to be added, changed, and completed. So we are doing pretty good. I just hope my crypt plant back there will survive. I took out the valve scenario in here, it was just too much. And we got little Amazon sewer plant there and the crypts. But yeah, the Cory cats, they survived too. They are the oldest fish in that tank. They gotta be at least 6-7 years old. Yeah. And there's the catfish there. There's one of the Chinese alligators. I was surprised these two made it because they're old too. They're like 4 years old as well. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to get at least 200 subscribers right now. We want to try to get this channel a little more active with members. But we will, as the fish room grows and gets completed, hopefully we'll have more folks coming. And eventually I will be doing live streams and stuff like that, but right now, we're just taking one day at a time, one day at a time. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.